for many days. Okay, so is that when I do simulation, sometimes I like to do the multiple simulation. Okay, so for example, I got domain and flow, and what I'm going to do is to hold shift to choose everything, and shift and D to duplicate it, and grab G, and let's go to the y-axis and move it to the right side. Okay, so I generate two domain and two flow. So I want to do this simulation separately. Okay, so for example, I change a certain settings. For example, I get the this time sort of just switch off the flow behavior. Okay, and when I bake it, let me just get this domain here. Okay, when I try to bake it, and then I hit this play button, I'm trying to see this simulation, I get a pretty strange result. Let me pause this until it's fully baked. Alright, so the baking is complete, and let's try this out. So once I hit the play, let me rewind it. Okay, once I hit play, poof, it's just some smoke. Okay, but it shouldn't be this way. Okay, so if I choose this original domain, and I sort of did not change any of these settings of the previous domain. Okay, I don't want this to be a yeah, let me look at it. Sorry, the first flow. I don't want this to be just a geometry, but rather I choose the flow behavior to be inflow, which means that it should continue to get the fire out as well as smoke out. Okay, rather than just a ball-shaped fire, just flicker a second and all this smoke coming up. Okay. The reason for that is that if you just scroll down, you need to choose domain first, and if you scroll down, you will see that the cache directory is exactly the same. Okay, so these two domain got exactly the same cache directory, and you can treat the cache as the sort of data that they simulate for your simulation to work. Okay, so if the data is the same, they're going to behave the same. So I think you already got the solution, right? So you need to change these cache data. Okay, so let me just open it, and of course you are going to save that in a different directory. So I have created a different directory called model 2. The previous directory is model. We don't have one, so just model. Okay, so model and model 2. So once you accept that and you rebake it, okay, and you can see that it's changed. Okay, so we already got that, and let's rebake it. Right, so once you got that separated, you can yeah, look at the result. Let me show you guys. Okay, so the left side will continue to generate that because we set the first one's domain and the first one's flow to a inflow. Okay, and the domain will save at the model directory, and the second domain set at model 2 directory, and second flow set at the geometry. Okay, so the second just a puff of smoke and it's gone. Okay, so yeah.